This isn't just nerves, is it, son?
Come on, Dad.
You've been in and out of here all night. I've heard you.
Yeah, well, at least I'm keeping my weight down, eh?
I've got you an appointment at the doctor's, first thing.
I don't need to go to a doctor.
Don't argue about it. It's a big day. Gonna get you checked out, right?
Okay, all right, I'll go. Now, can you keep your voice down before you wake everyone else up?
You okay?
Oh, if my dad would get off my back and stop fussing all the time.
What now?
He wants me to go to the doctor's for a checkup.
The sooner we get our own place, the better.
Well, won't be long now.
Morning.
Is it? Oh. Isn't it open?
No.
Well, Mac's car's there. He must be in.
Well, if he is in, he must have locked it again. Mind you, the hours he seems to be putting in, he might as well move in.
Look at the state of you.
What?
Have you even spoken to Kate yet?
What time is it?
This is ridiculous. Have a shower, tidy yourself up. We've got patients arriving, for heaven's sake.
Just let me get my head together. Have a coffee or something.
All three. Mac, you can't go on like this.
Helen, I don't need one of your holier-than-thou lectures at this time of the morning. Just leave me alone.
Fine by me, but you're not going to be seeing patients in that state. You've got paperwork outstanding anyway, and that consultant referral meeting at St Phil's.
Whatever.
And I'm calling Kate to see if she can knock some sense into you. Because I'm damned if I'm going to be piggy in the middle anymore.
As if she'll be bothered.
Morning.
Well,
You spoke to Helen yet?
how do you mean?
Katrina, you bottled it on Friday. You said you talked to it first thing this morning.
Yeah, well, I haven't had a chance yet.
More like you're putting it off. Look, you've broken the rules. You need to fess up. Do it today.
Look, I'll try, but I don't think she's in a very good mood.
Morning.
Has that boiled yet? Oh, sorry, morning, Faith.
No, it'll be a minute yet. I'll be upstairs then. Actually, Helen...
Matt won't be seeing patients today, so you have to do a bit of rejigging, I'm afraid.
Oh, is he okay?
No. No, he's not. Can you make him a large black coffee and a white one for me?
Shop.
Oh, morning. Cool, we're early birds, aren't we?
Alex Jones to see Dr. Maguire.
Yeah, 8:30. Unfortunately, though, there's been a bit of a change of plan.
Don't cancel. This is important, you know. The lad's got a big press launch today.
Give her a rest, Dad.
Yeah, Dr. Maguire was taken ill this morning, I'm afraid.
Well, he's not the only one.
Dad?
But Dr. Carlisle has a window free.
Oh, do I?
Is that all right with you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Aren't you the boxer? Alex Jones?
Yeah, that's right.
I've just been reading about you. Bright future, it says here.
Well, yeah, hopefully. I've just turned professional and I've got my first fight coming up. But I've been feeling a bit rough and I was hoping to get a quick check over. Well, my dad was hoping I was going to get a quick check over anyway.
Better safe than sorry, son.
Yeah, OK then. You got the notes, Katrina?
Yeah.
Thank you. Follow me.
Do you mind if I tag along?
No, right this way.
That should get you going. I can't do anything in the morning without my cereals. Shame you can't open the windows in here and get a nice breeze going. Still, this should help. Ocean breeze. Nice. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. Anytime.
Hi, Kate. How are you? Good, good. Kate, I think you might need to come over. It's about Mac.
He spent the night in a police station. Oh, what is wrong with that man? Yeah, of course I'll come in. Well, I'll have to find somebody to babysit Kieran. Yeah, I'll get in as soon as possible.
Now, you are eating and drinking properly, aren't you?
Yeah. Well, my weight's about spot on now, so I can relax a bit. But with it being my debut this weekend, I have been a bit wound up more than normal. You know, butterflies and that.
3 nights running he's been in that toilet, grunting and groaning.
Dad, do you mind?
She knows what I'm saying.
Well, your blood pressure's up slightly, and so is your temperature. And you're having problems when you're peeing. Burning sensation? Any pain elsewhere? Your lower back?
No, not at all.
Okay. Well, it looks like it could be just a simple urine infection. Could you manage a sample now?
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
Thanks.
He seems very fit to me.
Aye, well, he always has been. The thing is, when he was an amateur, I was always in his corner. You know, so if things got a little hairy, I could jump in and stop it. And it's much the same for the other lads that were fighting. Dads, you know, looking after their own. What I'm trying to say is that there was always someone there who cared. Someone that didn't want to see their lads get badly hurt. But the pro game is just money. Blood money. The more blood, the better.
So you don't think he's ready to turn pro, then?
Oh, aye, he's ready, all right. He'll make a ruddy good pro. British champ within a few years.
So what's the problem?
It's the people. They've got no heart. They're ruled by their wallets, and the fighters, well, they're pretty jealous. They can make life really tough for a new kid, especially a big prospect like Alex.
Sorry, Doc. Didn't have much luck.
Typical. He could spend all night in the bathroom.
Is it all right to drop a sample around later? Is that okay?
Of course. Never easy on demand, is it?
Come on, then. Let's not waste any more of the doctor's time.
I'll see you later, then.
All right, thanks, Doctor.
Okay, take
All
care.
right.
Right.
Hello, dear.
Hello, Mrs. Lonsdale. I'll be with you in a minute. Mr. Beeson, and would you like to go through to see Dr. Thompson? It's first on your right. Now, Mrs. Lonsdale.
Yes, love.
Would you like to make an appointment, or is this one of your social visits?
Social visits?
Yeah, you know, you brought in a cake last time, remember?
Of course, I remember. It was for Dr. Mystery.
Yeah, except Dr. Mystery's not with us anymore, is
Oh,
he?
I know. I do miss him so much. Oh, you'd have loved Dr. Mystery. Always had time for a little chat.
So do you need an appointment?
No, I'm as fit as a fiddle, dear. Right. Well, apart from me feet and me bowels. But you know all about that, don't you?
Oh, yeah, I think I remember.
Yes. No, I'm with my friend, Miss Bates. This is her.
Right. Well, unless it's urgent, we are a little busy today.
Oh, don't worry. We're in no hurry. Just try and fix us up with Dr. Mystery. Oh, what am I saying? Dr. Mystery isn't here anymore. Well, one of the others, then. What about that new Scotch one?
Excuse me. Hello, Riverside.
You are in the papers again.
Yeah?
Yep. I think I'm going to enjoy being married to someone famous and rich. So, how did the doctors go?
Oh, they made a fuss and they want a sample and... Oh. Thing is, though, I've got to go training. I'm a bit dehydrated, so... You couldn't fill this for me, could you?
You what?
It's just to show that I'm fit, that's all.
Yeah, well, I can vouch for that.
You can save that till after the fight. You've got your running to do, and we're late already. So let's get changed, son.
Oh, okay.
Where's Mac?
In his room. Helen says he's not feeling too bright. Can I speak to you for a minute?
Yeah, later.
That's the wife, the one I was telling you about. She's just had a baby. And Dr. McGuire, 53. No wonder he looks so tired. Oh, no, dear, don't think so. She's not the type. I mean, you don't know what goes on these days, do you? But she was desperate to have a baby, so, well, who knows?
No more lectures. Don't even think about it.
Mac,
Kate? What are you doing here?
I'm worried about you.
Oh?
What's the matter with you, Mac?
Helen told me you were in trouble with the police. And look at the state of you. And sleeping in the surgery. Why don't you go and get a shower and I'll get you some clean clothes?
You're not my mother, Kate. You're Kieran's. Actually, I'm surprised you can spare the time now you've decided to carry on your own. Look, don't worry about me. Just concentrate on what you think is important, all right?
Whatever's the matter with her? She looks as if she's had words with Dr. Maguire and come off worse. No, of course not. I'm sure the baby's his. After all, he is a doctor. He'd be sure, wouldn't he? Oh, she's free. Excuse me, dear. Any joy yet?
Oh, well, I'm doing my best, Mrs. Lonsdale, but without an appointment.
Oh, don't worry. We've got plenty of time.
Great.
Come.
Ben, you wouldn't see those wobbly old ladies for me, would you?
Huh?
Oh, go on. It's Miss Bates and Mrs. Lonsdale. They come as a double act, apparently.
Well,
Oh, go on. They've been here since we opened, and I can't get rid of them.
and do you think I can?
With your dreamy good looks, they'll be putty in your hands.
Look, Katrina, it's my half day.
Is this the one you promised us?
This is Dr. Kwame, yes.
Hello, Doctor.
Hello.
My name is Mrs. Lonsdale, and this is my friend, Miss Bates. Now, we would very much appreciate if you could give us a moment of your time, but there's no hurry. We'll wait till you call us. We'll be sitting over there.
Well, I'll leave it with you then. I've got to go.
You know, your dad seems very concerned about you.
Yeah, I know. But like I was saying, he's just making a fuss. Now I've got a manager and an agent and that. He's just feeling a bit left out, that's all.
He doesn't seem to trust these new people you're working with.
Yeah, he's just... He's got to understand it's a business like everything else. I mean, I could make a lot of money at this. Don't get me wrong, my dad's great and everything, but... Well, I've just got married and we're trying for a baby, so I don't want to live with my parents forever. We want our own house, a new car, nice things, forever holidays, you know. So turning pro is vital for us.
I just think your dad wants to make sure you're absolutely ready for it, that's all.
Yeah, well, I am, definitely. I mean, no one can say I'm not motivated, right?
Oh, no. Well, it normally takes a few days for the results to come through, but I'll get your sample in straight away and I'll push for the results. So as soon as I know, I will give you a call.
That's great. Thanks a lot.
Okay.
Well, thanks for seeing me as well. Just to make my old man feel a bit better, eh? In fact, if you wanted to come down to the gym on Western Street this afternoon, it's my final sparring session. Press will be there.
Oh, well, you shouldn't be sparring. Not until we know exactly what is wrong with you. You need to go home and rest.
There's nothing wrong with me. It's only a publicity thing, you know. Pictures for the papers.
Well, just pictures. No boxing or strenuous activity. If you do have some sort of infection, then that makes you vulnerable in the ring. So you can pose for the cameras, but that's all, okay?
Okay.
Good.
Kate?
I just don't know what to do.
Not really a good time, Katrina.
Oh, sorry, I just thought I'd bring you a coffee.
That's sweet of you, thanks.
And I was wondering if I could have a word.
Is it important?
Yes, it is.
Okay, give me a minute or two.
Oh, this used to be Dr. Rawlings' room. He was a lovely man. Got married, but his wife died. Well, or was it the other way around? I forget. But he was a lovely man. As I recall, he was very tall. Didn't smile much, though. I think he was very tortured. And he was much tidier than you are, Doctor, if you know what I mean.
Well, actually...
Oh, don't worry about me. You'll soon get used to it. They all do. I'm what they call a permanent fixture here, so to speak.
And you're here today because...
Because of my friend, Miss Bates. This is her here. She doesn't like to come to the surgery on her own because she gets very nervous. So I'm here to jolly her along.
Oh, that's good. But usually I like to see my patients on their own. They like to tell me things. Well, things that are confidential.
You don't mind, do you, dear? No, she doesn't mind, you see. I mean, if she came to see you on your own, Doctor, you wouldn't get a word out of her. That's why I'm here, to find out what is wrong with her.
Right, well, it's a little unorthodox, but fire away.
Well, actually, I've had a lot of experience in this area.
Right.
The bowel area, if you see what I mean.
A bit slow, weren't you, son? You go via Glasgow or something?
I'll be all right in a minute. Come on, let's get down, Jim. Right, let's keep Will Press waiting, eh?
Hi, Pete. This is Jude. Listen, please give me a call when you get a minute. I really need to talk to you. Bye.
No joy then?
No. I've tried his home phone and his mobile. Just answering machines. I think I've really blown it this time.
Well, there's only one way you'll know for certain. Go on, try again. Oh, and some test results coming for you.
Oh, great. Thanks, Helen.
Thank you for your help, Doctor.
My pleasure.
You've been a right tonic. I mean, look at her. I've never seen her so lively. Not since Princess Anne opened the welding factory on Derby Road.
Well, it's nice to meet you both.
Oh, you're going to see a lot more of us now. You can bank on it. Those tips you gave us on diet and digestion has made a whole lot of difference to our lives. Put the doctor's hand down, dear. Thank you very much, Doctor.
Well, goodbye then.
Goodbye, Doctor. Come along, dear.
Goodbye then.
Oh, he'll do well. He'll do very well.
Hi.
Hi, Faith.
Anyone want coffee?
I was just popping out to get some lunch. Can I bring you anything back, Kate?
No, thanks. You haven't seen Katrina, have you?
Well, she's not in reception. Probably gone shopping. See you later.
Shopping? She said she wanted to see me. She said it was important.
It is.
Well, do you know what it's about, then?
Well, yeah. Well, no, not really.
Well, do you or don't you?
It wasn't her fault.
I'm sorry, Kate.
Hey, what's the matter? I told a friend of mine that her father was dying of cancer. And, he didn't want her to know. But then I saw his notes. And now he's furious with me and he wants to complain, and I tried to tell Helen, but she was too busy.
You did what?
No, I wasn't thinking. I'm sorry. She said she was going to go to Australia and get a job out there and stay out there, and I just knew that if she went, she'd never forgive herself if he died.
Hello?
Hello, this is Dr. Carlisle from Riverside Surgery. Is Alex Jones there, please?
No, he's not, I'm afraid.
Oh, well, it's important that I speak to him.
Yeah, well, he's down the gym.
Ah, right, thanks.
Is there something wrong?
Yes, I do understand, Mr. Trent, but I don't think for a moment Katrina meant to upset you. She was worried about your daughter. Yes, I do know what a terrible situation this has put you in. Yes, well, of course you're entitled to do that, but I would ask you to think very hard before you do. I look forward to your call. Thank you. Thank you for your time, Mr. Trent. He's going to make an official complaint. How could you have been so stupid, Katrina? You do realise this is a sackable offence?
Yeah, but I just wanted to do the best thing for Bobby and her dad.
The right thing. The right thing. 1, you read a patient's notes. 2, you tell somebody else what's in them. 3, you don't tell anyone in the surgery until we get the official complaint. I'm going to have to suspend you, Katrina.
What?
I have no choice. Now go and clear your things from the front desk and go home, and I'll take over.
But...
No, please, just go. Now, I'll be in touch later. There'll have to be a full inquiry.
Over here. This way, Alex. That's this way. Yeah. That's great, Alex. I'll take some more when you're in the ring.
Yep, that's fine. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for coming now.
Yeah. Come on, Alex. One more, mate. There's no opposition this way. There's no opposition. We can beat him, Alex. We can beat him.
Show us what you're made of.
I think his problem might be more serious than we thought.
I can't stop it. They're in charge in here.
Mr. Jones, I think your son has lied to us both, and I think he might be hiding something. You've got to stop this fight now. What was that you were saying, Mr. Jones, about being in his corner, being there for him if he was getting hurt? Just all talk, was it?
Oh.
Then stop it. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me.
What have I told you about mixing it with him? Did anyone tell that nutter that?
You've got to stop this fight now.
What? You his mother or something?
No, I'm his doctor.
Nail him, nail him. Nice shot.
That's it.
Hits him.
I am a doctor. This man is not fit to box. I'm stopping this fight now.
Ooh. That's Carlisle.
Are you crazy? You're already suffering. You want to make it worse?
Good luck next week, sonny boy.
Can't believe it. Ooh. Ooh.
That was a really stupid thing to do. Come on, let's get you somewhere quieter.
Oh. Never know 5 minutes.
What do you think you were doing out there?
I didn't know I was going to get out of hand like that.
That wasn't sparring, that was vicious.
It was my fault. I wound him up and, well, what can I say? They taught me a lesson.
You're telling me their way of teaching you a lesson is to beat you to a pulp?
Well, he's a boxer. Thinks with his fists.
And how long has this been going on for?
2, 3 sessions. It hasn't been that bad, really.
Finding blood in your urine, Alex. Not bad.
What?
You found some, didn't you? Blood in your urine?
Yeah.
You must have been in a lot of pain.
So there is something serious.
You could have some problems with your kidneys. You could really be doing yourself some permanent and irreversible damage. Why did you lie?
I didn't want anything to get in the way of my debut. It's important for me and Sandy.
More important than your health. You know, if you'd have come clean about this in the first place, I might have been able to sort you out. But there's going to be no fight this weekend. Head down. You are going to the hospital so they can assess any damage, and you won't be making your pro debut not until you're fit and healthy. And that's some way off.
What about the test you did? What did they show?
Nothing. The urine sample wasn't yours, was it, Alex?
How did you know?
What?
It's your wife's, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, you better prepare yourself for another shock then. A severe case of impending fatherhood. The results came back with a positive result for pregnancy.
Sandy's pregnant. I'm going to be a dad.
Afraid so.
I don't believe it.
What about your career? Your pro debut?
Well, I can still do that when I'm fit again, right? And next time I'll make sure I'm properly fit.
Oh, I'll make sure of it.
Oh. Well. Now I've really got something to fight for. Hey, Grandad.
How have things been going today?
Could have been better. I've had to suspend Katrina.
Why?
Official complaint from a patient. I'll take over reception until we decide what to do.
What complaint?
It's a long story, based on a breach of patient confidentiality.
Well, do the others know? What do they say? I mean, how are they coping?
Oh, they're all fine, Mac.
Oh.
Helen's okay. Jude's fine. Ben's fine. Faith's doing great. And Uncle Tom Cobley's having a whale of a time.
Sorry?
Well, seeing as you've mentioned everyone, I wouldn't like you to leave anyone out now. And talking of leaving people out, Mac, your son Kieran's doing great as well. Not that you seem to care. And I'm on cloud 9 up there with all those other happy, smiling people. Haven't you anything to say?